Mitch and Cody here, Mers Farm Equipment. We're here to show you the Vail product lineup today. So we had this stuff up here for our open house the other night, and while we still got the display stands, we wanted to do a quick video. Vail started with the tree saw. This is the Vail X series, so they got the tree saw, they have brush cutters, and they also have the mulchers. So they make these for skid steers as well as excavators. Most all the products you can get for excavators and skid steers both. And what really Vail started from was Vail, the company, actually made 3-point rippers for the back of bulldozers. And so that was their core company. One of the owners of the group ended up buying some land and trying to turn it into deer hunting, really good deer hunting and trying to set up the wildlife management. So he had bought some skid steer attachments for his personal skid steer, and they just weren't built heavy enough. He had some trouble with them, whatnot, and so he just decided that this was an industry that they needed to get into to build skid steer attachments that were durable for the land clearing and cleaning up some areas for wildlife purposes. So that's the story of Vail. So the tree saw, they've got multiple models available. They've got the green teeth, the standard teeth, the rotating, the non-rotating, high flow, standard flow. Cody can get into a few of those details in a minute. The cutters, so this obviously is an excavator cutter, and so the blades are here. They make that for skid steers as well. It's bigger with 77 and 85 inch for skid steers, and that's for the cutter, so that's actually going to take care of grass, small trees, trees up to really 10 inch for the skid steer style. Same thing for this excavator. This excavator one's great for putting it over a bank, maybe around a pond or a road ditch, or if you're on a levee, going out to some duck ponds, you can clean up the side of the levee with that thing. And then they started with they had the mulcher originally when they first came out with it for a skid steer was just a horizontal cut, just like the mulcher or the brush cutter was, but now they went to the drum mulcher. The drum mulcher is more of an industry standard, but again, Vail doesn't build things to a standard. They exceed that standard, and so they were a little bit slower coming to the market with this because just they wanted to make sure that it was right before they brought it out and every little detail was taken care of. So the drum mulcher, the advantage of this is you've got less area back here, so you're not going to get a lot of stuff, material backfilled and clog this area up. With the horizontal one, you allowed that area, you had an 85 inch cut, so in that 85 inch span there, you had a lot of area for material, wood, something to get jammed in there. So this is going to be there. Plus you can keep the rotation going, the inertia going with a drum mulcher better than with that horizontal one. This actually allows that inertia to keep going. That drive is simply running this, turning this in a 15 to 18 inch area there rather than trying to turn an 85 inch drum. So they make, again, that for skid steers. This is not currently offered on the excavator for the drum mulcher, but will be hopefully soon in the future. So Cody can tell you some details on the tree saw and the cutters.
Yep. All right, going back to the tree saw here. Like I said, these are your more faster, efficient cutters if you're going through just moving a lot of bigger trees. This one is equipped with the rotating head, which is nice if you have angles, if you want to chop down some limbs off that tree before you make your final cut. This comes with a spray kit, so when you get your stubs there, your stumps, you want to spray them down, kill them off. It's always nice to have that spray. Getting around, again, these are really high, heavy-duty attachments they came out with Vail. And then also, can't really see it from here, we have our brush cutter. It's an 85 inch high flow brush cutter. That one is for mowing down trees. They say up to 10 inch diameter. Also on the drum, it comes with mulching blades, or mulching teeth I should say, that helps really cut down that tree as you chopped it down to really knock that down and kind of mulch it all up and get rid of all your extra wood sitting around. So, and one more thing, back to the saw. These do have the green teeth. These are about the toughest you can get, and people don't realize when they get these grooves kind of notched down to a smooth edge, you can actually unbolt these and screw them over and use the other side of that blade, so you're not wasting $30 a pop to come back and get another set of teeth for these saws here. So something, keep that in mind.
This is a 3-sided shoulder blade there. So you just loosen this, turn it 1/3 of a turn, and really what you're doing is you're cutting with this outside edge. So as you turn it 1/3 of a turn, you're sharpening this right there in the field rather than with a welded tooth on there. Plus this is so much easier to change than a whole welded tooth. You just take the nut off and put a whole new one on. But you can easily sharpen the blade by just turning that 1/3, and then obviously with 3 sides you can sharpen each one of them twice.
Yep, so come check them out, get a hold of us, get some quotes from us. We'll get you worked up with one. Thanks.